Fairly rainy weather there, Alex. Is there any in the forecast for the next few days?
There is on Saturday, Jen. Yes, it looks quite wet by then. Thank you. Hello, good afternoon to you. But until that point, aside from a few isolated showers, it is looking mainly dry. And today actually marks the first year anniversary of the UK's hottest day ever recorded. But really for the next few days, there's certainly no heat wave in the forecast for us here. Temperatures about average, hovering around the 20°C mark. As I mentioned, it should be mainly dry. Some usable weather for the rest of this working week at least. Some sunny spells at times, and that's ahead of what is set to be an increasingly unsettled weekend ahead of us. But back to the here and now, there has been some blue sky and sunshine mixed in with patchy areas of fair weather cloud. And whilst it's been mainly dry so far, there is just the risk or chance of catching an odd isolated shower or two this afternoon. But I think for most of us, it should continue mainly dry. Some further spells of sunshine out there, patchy areas of cloud around, light to moderate northwesterly winds. But despite that wind direction, it should feel pleasant enough, I think, if you do keep the sunshine. 22 or 23 degrees could be the high, so a bit warmer than it has been recently. So it should be a fine end to the day. Any scattered showers fading away tonight, so it's a mainly dry and clear night in prospect with light winds. And there's temperatures lower than they have been, so cooler and fresher. Some spots could be down to 8 or 9 degrees. So it could be a bit of a fresh start first thing on Thursday, but a dry, fine start with a good deal of sunshine. Patchy clouds set to develop, I think, as tomorrow wears on. And that could just again bring a few isolated showers, but they will be really quite hit and miss. There's still some sunny spells around for Thursday. Light winds continue and temperatures again hovering around the low 20s, just down a touch on today's values. As for the Channel Islands, it should be fine this afternoon with plenty of sunshine, and then another nice day on the cards for the islands tomorrow. Perhaps just a bit more clouds spreading in later, and temperatures here again similar to today's. But here is the outlook. Another decent day, I think, on Friday, mainly dry with light winds and some further sunny spells. But then just in time for the weekend, it turns more unsettled, quite wet and windy on Saturday with some potentially heavy spells of rain. Take care, Jen.